One topic we haven't talked on at
Yes.
all that when we had kind of said this is going to be a culture discussion.
Yes.
I would be interested in having, because I think we'll find common ground when it comes to drugs a little bit, maybe. If
Drug
that's okay.
concept and regulation.
Yeah.
We have, let me just see. We have time to touch that.
Okay. And
Efficiently.
maybe quick if we have some common ground here.
I would rather make it all legal.
And you're talking, I'm glad you said that
Okay.
because do
I'm
we
just
want to
saying-
talk about illicit drugs, drug law, recreational drugs?
As a state, we can make anything legal we want to. That doesn't mean it's still legal federally.
Right,
Okay.
yes.
Like marijuana, that's still illegal federally, but you can still smoke it here in Michigan. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. As far as I'm concerned, we should legalize it all. Okay. And I would prefer less regulation, because I think the competition between the people who are selling these drugs can, as long as it's legal, they'll try to make the best product that hopefully won't kill
Their customers.
because they want to make money, right? And I think that'll make it a better thing. Also, if it's legal, I think people would be more likely. People who have problems, like I did with alcohol, might be more willing to seek help, and because they're not afraid of going to jail. Okay, so that's where I come down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, of course, there's always going to be someone who disagrees with me, but
Of course.
Yeah, and it's healthy disagreement.
Right.
We can, because, I'm not an absolutist in terms of any and all products. I mean,
Right.
I think that it was a good thing that we have legalized recreational marijuana. When I ran for state rep in 2014, that was something that I had brought up during the one candidate debate. And it wasn't a part of my platform, but sure enough, that was what the media ran with. Democratic candidate wants to legalize weed, and okay, that. So to make the same headlines here, I think psilocybin and mushrooms are the next on that, where you do have substances out there, and Ann Arbor has already decriminalized it. It's you do have substances that the government treats disproportionately as though they're more dangerous than they are. And these substances can have net benefits to individuals. The way marijuana has, you had the medicinal before the recreational. And likewise, again, I give deference to the medical community. I would like to see their perception on certain substances carry more weight rather than politicians who are much more prone to doing not
they're lobbyists.
yeah, basically.
Yeah.
And so something like psilocybin, which has the huge potential for mental health benefits, I think by the state being a leader in decriminalizing it and treating it like recreational marijuana, I mean, that would make our state very attractive to a lot of individuals who would see us as the new frontier there, the way Colorado was with marijuana. B, I think that just the benefits to society of doctors being able to prescribe this as something to help those that need the mental health treatment. There's no reason the government should be standing in the way, in my opinion. And so,
What about other drugs?
so I mean, I think though there are other drugs where there is no medicinal true usage that I don't think. I mean, you take something you have like fentanyl and such, which is really much more dangerous than marijuana or psilocybin. Doctors are able to prescribe that. I don't think that should be recreationally available because there are such dangers to it. But I think it should be more that the medical community drives the bus on determining which substances are allowed and which are not to the general populace and at appropriate levels.
And you brought up something that kind of made me think of this question. Why aren't doctors prescribing suggesting that we say do more of the natural stuff. You know, like get your here's a bottle of vitamins, take that instead of these drugs. I would like to see the medical community go back that way, and if they were to start doing that, I think we'd see a lot less of the.
I think it's
abuses.
interesting. I'm going to join your chorus here for a second, because the medical community is specifically defined in our country as only including the Western medical community.
Right.
If
And
maybe expanded that to include
and
some
that's why
alternate
you're getting a lot of the drug problems that we're having, is because they're prescribing these medications and people don't want to get them off. Get off it. Try prescribing more natural things. And I think that will put a huge dent in the problems that we're seeing today.
So
I agree.
But there's nothing, I mean, I guess I could, as a state senator, write out some legislation that kind of pushes them that way, but I hate doing things like that.
yeah,
You know, because I would rather it be between the doctor and the patient than doctor, patient, politician.
right. Interesting. I really want to go back to abortion with that comment. You made a comment about government rules, and I want to take you back to guns with that. But sadly, we're running out of time. So I want to give you both an opportunity. If you have a top topic of the things we've discussed today, and I'll refresh: guns, LGBTQ+, human rights, racism, ageism, sexism, abortion, and drugs. Is there a top topic of those that is like near and dear to your heart, or do you have any other parting words for our listeners? Do you want to go?
I'll go first.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you, John.
Of those topics that we discussed today, the most important one to me would be guns.
Okay.
Because if you can't protect yourself, you can't protect anything.
Okay.
And if, you know, and you got to be able to protect yourself and those who you love. So that of the topics we talked today, that would be my top priority.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Jordan?
I would say that abortion, with the recent overturning of Roe v. Wade, abortion is the most important issue that this current election is going to have an impact on, because it is so fresh in what we face as a society, what we are, now that the Supreme Court has opened it up, we have to decide what we want to do. This election is the first chance to do that. So that's where I think that that's the most important issue that's, related to the ballot this year.
Awesome. Thank you.
So it looks like we got about 5 minutes. I wonder if the engineer has any questions.
I'm not falling for that. Thank you.
Okay, I just thought I'd ask.
Well, and I think our time in the studio is up in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to take a minute to shut this down. So thank you both for being willing to come to this table again today.
And thank you for doing this
Yes,
again.
I love it. Thank you.
I really enjoy having you.
I really enjoy doing this, so thank you. It's an honor.
You should do this more. Get more candidates.
Find me
in here.
gigs, man. Find me some gigs. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.